disobey's a pretty way.
Hello everyone! Not the best timing to tune in, or well, it is a good time to tune in, I guess, because we are under attack once more. In this case here, another suicide bomber attacking. My flag towers are doing a good job now, taking them down. Still doing damage, right? So there was one here and then one here now. Not so bad, still annoying a bit, but in that case, took them down rather quickly now, so everything is working as intended. And of course my tourist port is also under fire. This is from the ironclad. I don't have any defense on my tourist port, really. I didn't care about it because it never really was the target of anything. But of course, once she starts to try to annoy us, then she's trying to annoy us. Let's get the dreadnought over. We also have, of course, our flag monitors close by. I would rather like to have them, though, somewhere over here now, too. So all the airships that are coming to my industrial port are getting attacked then as well with all of that, right? And then, of course, we have all our sexy steamships there. And, yeah, let's get it over there and just make a short business here with that. Oh, it's already fleeing. Where is it? Oh, it's still there. It's attacking the tourists. It's attacking the poor tourists that are just trying to visit Crown Falls. That must be quite the sight. Quite the experience. Yeah, off it goes again. And now this time for sure. Well, the tourists don't seem to mind one bit. We have 1,600 tourists coming into our beautiful port here and visiting Crown Falls. Let's just quickly have a look at their view. It can be improved. Alright, it's fine. Claus is also back again at it. Still trying to get some late game presence back to the city itself. I just love all the details. Oh, there is also the hole in the roof. That was the ironclad producing that. We even got damage textures on the inner side. That is really cool. And yeah, then we of course have our beautiful town that has changed a bit over time. Oh goodness, it's not going to be an easy day. I can already see that. It's just this ironclad here. Let's get the dreadnoughts a bit closer there to the center itself. I mean, it's trying to get Titan, but of course it will not succeed at that. Just one ironclad ship. And my dreadnought is getting closer. Now, we do have work to do though. I can't just meddle around with skirmishes. First of all, we have this area here where we do have some artisans now on this island. Alright, let's just go ahead and have some more paved roads. And there's this spot here in the center that I would still like to provide us with a church, right? So we do have the space for that, and I think a church just makes sense to have here in the center for it. And let's go ahead and also get us this one in. I think it's just looking really nice. So overall, that's the church building. Actually, let's go ahead and go with this one. I haven't built the standard one in a long time, and here I would just like to have a bit more paved road then, so that we have this nice area around it. Then we have the school. School is looking not towards the church there, right? So it's only the back. And then here we might actually have something for the children, a smaller playground. Yeah, something like that, a sand pit for the children. However, it's really not looking that good here, right? So we will need to change a few things. Let's get rid of this road and of this road there. It's really not needed as well. We do have this house here that has the road access and this one. And then we can actually get us a bit of more garden area around it. There you go, with a bit of a playground around it and some grass, of course, where all the kiddos can play around. And with that, we still have a few more ornaments that we can squeeze in here. So this is a little playground area then here, just beside the school. Perfect. Yeah, with that, we do have no one here that wants to upgrade anymore. That is good for us. And happiness-wise, it's also looking rather dandy for those guys. I just wanted to get in those that next building there. For that, yep. Also, once again, it's the ironclad again. It's the old friend. He's just moving a bit further now. Doesn't matter, really. Let's continue onwards, though, because we have, as always, lots of work to do. First on the agenda is Manola. We do already have a hospital over here. We don't have a hospital here yet. And the sickness is exploiting that right away. Let's just get rid of these Finalizers there a bit. And move Obreros in, right? And then do the same thing here. So we can just move them up there a bit. And get those guys then over here. And this will allow us then to squeeze in a hospital then in this area. So just beside the chapel here, our service buildings in general. We do then have also the hospital here. This should be better. As we can see, the devastation is complete. Let's rebuild a few of them already, but the hospital will do then take care of the rest. Let's have a quick look at the artistas, because we really should most likely also work on some more productions that we want to have now. And one of them is the ball of production, the soccer balls that we can provide. Of course, we should provide it because the football stadium is one of the big monuments. We could already build it. The Grand Stadium Foundation has been unlocked, but we do need soccer balls for that first. And what do soccer balls need? Caoutchouc and the Nandu farm. The Nandu farm provides... it does not need any fertility, right? So we can build it anywhere. However, what we can see here, this is a new thing with electricity now. We can also, in addition, produce Nandu feathers out of it. So in that case here, we do need to use electricity for New World industries, for the new industries that we have. And for that, I definitely will need to make sure that these Nandu farms here will get electricity at some point, because I'm pretty sure I do need the Nandu feathers. Caoutchouc we have on the island itself. There's also still room for improvement here to boost it. And then we only need the ball manufacturers, also just requiring honoreros, so the easiest out of them, to produce the balls. Now, let's go ahead and just have us the Nandu farms. And yeah, probably here is a good spot. By the way, I'm not using any electricity yet in Sohom. Any kind of electricity, and with that we should still stay clear of this one, and probably down here we will have then the tracks going in.
Your city has grown more.
Let's just rebuild a few of this. We do need honoreros there. Oh boy, there is my alpaca production. Yeah, it makes sense to have the Nandu right next to that. Let's go ahead and have a quick look at what we actually do need here. 4 fields, all right, and pretty big fields at that too, right? So guess like this, and then we could have, oh, just very nice. They can be using they can use a silo as well to further boost their output. I think it will then once again be corn. Yes, so we could build silos with them. Actually, let's do this, right? This is then only boosting the output of what we can have here then. Let's go ahead and make this one blueprinted again as well. We'll require bricks and stuff like that, and we can take the whole thing and then copy it all around it. And we need to make sure that we do have then some electricity close by as well. So for that we have the Nandu farms, then we have a warehouse. They produce every 30 seconds and manufacture also consumes every 30 seconds. So this is also something we should keep in mind. Have them here left and right. And then we could take the whole thing and also pump it in here also once more. This we should have a bit more cleaner looking. However, it's not going to be super easy because of the beach there. But that's it, right? And having any kind of electricity close by, we could have it here already. It would boost the whole mess. We could also have it here, which would probably be my favorite, because with that we can then also boost the new productions that we want to have here. So let's actually make this one interrupted. Now we don't even need to have it interrupted. Wait a second. Shodix once more. Don't worry about that. We're not going to lose Shodix, right? We're not. Absolutely. And then we have this whole area, which is electrified. And then we take all of this area here. That is the train tracks, by the way. So just ignore that for now. And then we have our ball manufacturers just here, right? So we can have a bunch of them. And I'm going to make sure that we connect them with the power station. So this one. But we make sure that they don't have a connection with the Nandu farm, because I think it's just much more efficient to get the raw materials to the warehouse, and from the warehouse then to the manufacturers themselves, rather than delivering them one-to-one to the manufacturers. So we take the production here. By the way, this one, make the train go like this, so that we have a bit of room here available then also around the manufacturer, and also connecting it here with the power station. And then we're just going with another bunch. I have really no idea how much we're actually going to need for that. This area I'm going to keep available then for the other productions that we're going to need then soon. In that case, once we have the electricity flowing. Oh, this is bad. There is basically no positivity here. So let's just go with one for us, right? The consumption still, that we are also going to try to reduce at some point. But for now, we can keep it like that, and the rest will just stay neutral. Shouldn't be too much of a problem there down the road. No, I don't need to have another final look.
Instead of dismantling the status quo,
By the way, she's still
you
continuing here to rise
purpose
the military score.
You show weakness.
Alright, we are not really full on the Honaleros at the moment, but I would still like to go ahead now and build me those Nandu farms. Just get rid of the silos there.
an influence bonus.
And let's build... wait a second. How many do we need actually?
The
Of
fire
these
left
new
ruins
products
behind.
that we have now. Only the artistas needed, right? 5 already. So, oh yeah, right? Consumption is going to be quite nice for it. And that would mean 3 of the ball manufacturers already. And 3 of the Nandu farms that we have, right? So the ratio is here 1-to-1. That's a rather simple one though. So 3 of the Nandu farms, delivering it to the warehouse. And then we have that warehouse here with another 3 ball manufacturers then right next to them. These are the buildings. Just turn you around, have a look at you. They would actually make sense in the city itself, right? By the looks of it, they look nice. Looks like it's actually a cafe or something like that, because you can go in there, like a little market, producing the balls for the football stadium that we want to have. This is now running, right? So the cow truck, we also already have them. And the consumption for that will be rather low, I'm pretty sure of. So there's not going to be that much of an impact here. The real impact is my workforce. So the workforce is that in Sohom, right now we do have a problem with the plague. But also that it's not connected to the bigger network of my commuters, right? So I'm going to make something here, some changes to my defense lines. And I think with that, yep, we can squeeze it in here now. So that we also connect Sohom with the general global workforce. However, it doesn't solve the Honaleros problem because we were already pretty low on Honaleros also in Manola. So more districts are needed. Absolutely. I think we just continue then onwards here. It makes sense anyway because we have all the service buildings available, right? So I would definitely like to use that to my advantage. So we can go ahead with another block here. And then, come on, this is looking nasty. But there we have dirt roads only. I don't want to pave too much at the moment in Manola. And let's take this block here and another block that we also have then here. And let's have some buildings that side too. Not too much though. I still like some greenery there as well from time to time. And then we have make these blocks there too. Righto. Yeah, and after everybody moves in, we do have enough Honaleros again. So this is now working. We still need a trade route that goes now this week here to get the balls over. So let's just see from Sohom to Manola with our very first Artista production, really. Oh, capped on coffee again almost. Need to keep that in mind. Let's just get it over there. I think not going to be that much, but it's going to be... I'd rather play it safe. And let's just take one of the cargo ships. Pepper Pot. Pepper Pot is going on for the balls now. Off you go. Now also, next step on the line right away is the balls fair superstructure that we finished. So let's go ahead, finish the face. Hussar. Mighty building is coming along. Next phase is the glazing that we have now. And this one requires steam motors, windows, plenty of that. Artisans, plenty of that. Wood veneer, not so much. Let's go ahead and start the phase though. So they will get over the resources already. And all I need then really is the marquetry workshop. This I would also need for the gramophone production at some point. But we're still, I think, capped on gramophone, right? From the passive production that we have, it's still capped. It's insane, really. And with that, we only really need it for the World Fair at the moment. Marquetry workshop, we really don't need that many, right? Let's make 4, and I think with 4 we will be quite safe already. Do we have a bit of space for that? Up here. I mean, they're pretty expensive. I hope I don't have to delete them, because I can't think of another production right now that the marquetry workshop would need then. With the wood veneers, other than cigars. Now back again to Mbesa. This is actually what's counting, right? You've been probably waiting for this too. And my dreadnoughts are here. I found Miss Hunt's island that is now sitting comfortably over there. Probably, yeah, completely undefended. And let's also, there's Tabarim. Just have a look there because there is 2, 3, 4, 5 more islands that we should also have a quick look at. Because I want to know what's going on right in front of Tabarim before we take over that island. But since we have the dreadnoughts, we will be well protected already. Let's just go ahead and get us those dreadnoughts doing... Oh, some scouting mission. That was another color. Very good. Spente. Alright, Hugo is right in front of us. That's fine. I'm not going to conquer this one here yet, Ramtaut, because we will conquer it once we need the island's resources. She's probably not going... Oh, there is her next island. And this is massive.
Spoil my plans.
Oh boy. Where's my ships? They are getting dangerously close to the harbor area here. Probably sea mines. Oh my goodness, look at those airships. And we were able to destroy the marketplace here. Alright. Perhaps we can still clean up a few things. That might be nice. I mean, they've already seen us. Not like they would really like to chase us, right? We got four dreadnoughts here. That's going to be a heavy hitter for them. Try to get the mortar into the center there.
Production has stopped.
The war rages on in Mbesa. No one can fleet. These mortars are going to be nice.
Ship under attack.
Oh, yep. I love my dreadnoughts. Just some general cleanup there. We only take a bit of damage, but that's it. She's in a real problem. She doesn't really get the steamships out there anytime soon.
Fleet embarking.
Another one down. And the other ones are, yeah, on the other side of the island now. Let's get to Tabarim. The only problem that I can think of right now is those airships, right? She could attack Tabarim with them and take it over. Tabarim is not going to be easy. We do need to do something. Dreadnoughts... Call them back there real quick. Let's just have them stationed right here in front of Tabarim. And let's get to Crown Falls again. We have 48 influence. I would like to build some more flag monitors. It's the only thing that I can think about. We could also have the harbor defenses for that, right? The flag harbor defenses. Is only 5 influence per building. So we can really get a lot of them over. Let's do this. Let's do this instead of the monitors. We have the dreadnoughts anyway. And let's also use some of my cargo ships to get some more building materials over, like steel and windows that we're going to need then for the advanced productions. And yeah, weapons of course. And lots of bricks. Now that I think about it, in Mbesa. In Mbesa it will not use the bricks of course, but only the weapons. So only weapons really count. The rest is the mud bricks that we have. And timber, and the ones at timber, right? So let's get a lot of weapons over. Still some steel together with that. That should be a safe one. Let's get this Mbesa. It will be safe. It has the white flag. That's a very interesting or very important trade ship now. And then we're going with more flag monitors after all, because I do need to have some starting capital there of defenses, right? So let's make it like 6, 7... Yeah, let's get like 7 up or even 8 flag monitors over then to Mbesa. It is so important that we protect Tabarim. Now, next production on the list is something that is very important for my artisters and also for my investors, and it's going to make us a lot of profit long-term wise, and that is cigars. We don't have that production yet, and we do have Cultural 2. Let's rather call it Demings. Thank you very much, my supporter, for your support. Glad you enjoy the content, and now you have an island named after you. I hope we're not going to lose it. Let's get the building materials over, just a bunch of it, really. And with that also, oh yeah, definitely commute pier. I can't work here without it. We don't have enough space really for a full-fledged city. We do have the tobacco fertility here only, right? So No other island really has tobacco. It's very rare actually. This one would have it, but this one is also just as horrible with all the lakes, the rivers in between. Oh, what is this? That is the biggest movement of airships that I've seen so far.
Target lost.
Is this a recreation of Pearl Harbor, or what are they doing right now? There's also... Oh, I guess they're trying to chase my... They could actually try to chase my airship.
Ship constructed.
Yes, they're chasing the airship information. This is just crazy. I haven't seen something like that yet. Interesting formation there, Miss Hunt. You really want to show what you can do, right? Alright, this one will, however, get out of it, right?
Ship under attack.
Oh my. Yeah, it's out of it. Alright. They're backing off again. Interesting stuff there. We do need more flag monitors. Just in general, we do need a lot more influence now that I think about it. With all the additional buildings and the commute pier. There's some... Oh, by the way, here, yeah. Also have some upgrades there beside my sanatorium. We do need more. And I guess... upgrading my engineers is my primary goal here, and there's still the whole mess with the coffee. We do have coffee capped in the New World, we know this by now. For some reasons, four were always enough up to this point. They're not any longer. Let's get us a 5th one on. Or we might need to reduce the amount of ships and just increase the storage capacity itself. No idea. Next is on the line though, so we'll just see. I mean, in Sohom. Coffee's actually almost out now. That's good, because I think that is because of the trade route that's just left. And yes, of course, Manola is filling up with coffee. It's almost capped, so there's not going to be that much coffee unloading here anymore. It's still a problem though for us, right? You still have a bit of a surplus of coffee beans. Let's build another coffee roaster. Certainly not going to upgrade. Alright, while we wait for additional coffee to come in, let's just also have a look at my other productions. So sewing machines is actually having a bit of a problem, and also beer still. So there's not enough coming in, despite us having now, I think, 2 ships on this. Yep, there's 2 ships on this, transporting it. This one actually is full, so there is room for all of that. We have the increased production, but what we don't have is storage. So I haven't even done it yet in Manola to, of course, get us that storage up a bit. Let's go ahead. We do have a couple of options there. I could also go with the docklands here, and I think we will actually do this right away in my little industry zone. So also having a little... she's really ramping up those attacks again. Alright, at least we did not lose that ship here.
Ship under attack.
Those airships, they're more annoying than they're actually good. Now I cannot... Can I still build it now? Yes, I can still build my docklands, alright. Let's go ahead and also get us that dockland in. That was actually a nice morale booster as well. And with that, we get the nice depots that give me 100 tons each. Also some attractiveness. Attractiveness now plays a major role, right, in the New World too. Especially here in Manola. We want to get this up. Right now, we're still a foul colony. Not really nice. Let's just see. I could have a nice block of depots.
Target lost.
And why can I... Oh, yeah. I cannot do this right now because we are under siege, of course. This also counts for the modules. I can still build them though. Let's build 3 of them for now. To get us 300 tons more storage in, right? Target lost, by the way. Don't worry, we haven't lost an island or so. I don't know what it is. This message is pretty unclear to me. There's never anything happening where he says that. Also, by the way, the balls are coming in. Soccer balls. There we have them. Quite a lot of them too. 17. Yes, 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 yes. Manola is under attack once more, and also Sohom here. There she is. Finally, she has battle cruisers. It took her quite some time, but now the game is on. There is battleships coming into the map. Oh god. like not only iron cruisers, but there she is now with the battle cruisers. And these are not normal battle cruisers, these are advanced battle cruisers already with the star on it. So they're pretty strong, and we will probably need even more influence than before, unfortunately. Let's get my ships over there, because those messages are annoying. She's killing my fish oil, of course, to keep the siege up, I think, or something like that. We don't need to worry about that. Soccer balls are in. Let's unlock it for my people, for my artistas. So this will bump up their population here. 3 per building, and also 8 more coin. Even though the coins I don't care about, but the more artistas, the better for us, of course. When it comes to my airmail business, it's still looking fantastic, right? So we are always having overseas mail, and this is leading to a nice income there as well. And yeah, that's about it. We are... Interesting, you cannot see the income from the artistas. In Manola, we should have a nice income of artistas now. Unfortunately, we don't. Manola is having an income of 45,000 and expense of 32,000. And as we can see, residents are paying that up. There it is. Artistas, 26,000. They're already paying in taxes. And then next step is the obreros, of course. But we do see something, and Manola is actually self-sufficient, right? So it is not, we don't have to pay for Manola any longer. It is profitable at this point as well. Another profitable colony that we have. So far so good. Stay tuned.